Hey guys, Prof. Squeaky here, and welcome to a speculation video for the Hyrule Warriors Legends DLC. Now originally I was going to talk about my ideas for new warriors for each of the remaining packs, but unfortunately the characters were leaked via data mining. With that being said, if you don't want the characters to be spoiled, I suggest not watching this video, because instead I'll be sharing some ideas I have for the characters that have been confirmed. Today we'll be speculating about the Phantom Hourglass and Spirit Tracks pack. According to the official site, this pack will contain a new playable character, a new weapon for Toon Link, 16 new My Fairy costume pieces, a new map for adventure mode, one new adventure battle scenario, and 2 new challenge battle scenarios. In this video, I'll talk about some ideas I have for the new character, some ideas for Toon Link's weapon, and a couple smaller things about the new adventure map. Additionally, be warned, this video will contain spoilers for The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker, Phantom Hourglass, and Spirit Tracks. Starting with the new playable character, according to leaks, the character to be contained in this pack is Toon Zelda. Now, the idea of Toon Zelda is admittedly a little underwhelming and strange. The quote-unquote Toon Zelda in Phantom Hourglass is Tetra, who is also the Tetra from The Wind Waker, who is also the same Tetra who is already playable in the game. Not to mention the normal Princess Zelda is already playable and has 3 usable weapons. Due to this, I think we will most likely get the Toon Zelda from Spirit Tracks instead. For a little background, following the Zelda timeline, The Wind Waker takes place, then Phantom Hourglass, and then Spirit Tracks, with the land in Spirit Tracks being the land Link and the pirates went searching for at the end of The Wind Waker. Spirit Tracks takes place approximately 100 years after The Wind Waker and Phantom Hourglass, and its Link and Zelda are most likely 3 generations after their original counterparts, considering Linebeck in Spirit Tracks is known as Linebeck III. Then again, Linebeck in Phantom Hourglass might not have even been real, and Nico in Spirit Tracks is apparently the same one from The Wind Waker, meaning that he's over 100 years old. Anyway, bringing us into Spirit Tracks, long story short, villain Chancellor Cole steals Princess Zelda's body in order to resurrect Demon King Malladus, leaving her spirit behind. From then on in the game, Spirit Zelda, whom can only be seen by Link for some reason, accompanies Link as he tries to restore the Spirit Tracks to New Hyrule. While she serves mostly as a guide for Link, a lot like Link's typical partner characters, Zelda in her spirit form can actually possess the previously nearly undefeatable phantom enemies to help Link traverse the game's main dungeon, the Tower of Spirits. This is how I believe Toon Zelda will be able to attack. As she goes through her Y combo, she'll summon, inhabit, and attack with the phantoms. I imagine the armor being summoned and destroyed as quickly as it can in Super Smash Bros. To add some variety to Toon Zelda's attacks, she'd be able to summon the different kinds of phantoms with her X attacks. 2 phantom types I think would be likely used are Torch Phantoms and Wrecker Phantoms. Torch Phantoms wield a flaming sword that lights up areas and can light torches. An attack from this type of phantom in Hyrule Warriors would be able to cause some explosive damage, as fire element attacks usually do. Wrecker Phantoms are able to roll themselves into a ball to destroy obstacles, which would make for a nice mobile attack in Hyrule Warriors. Phantom Hourglass also had a Swift Phantom, which can run faster than Link, but I'm not sure how that might be used as an attack. Finally, Phantom Hourglass and Spirit Tracks had Golden Phantoms and Warp Phantoms respectively. Both of these phantoms had the ability to teleport to Link if a Phantom Eye spots him. In Spirit Tracks, Spirit Zelda can even take advantage of this by warping 2 Phantom Eyes across long distances. I'm thinking that Toon Zelda's normal X attack would have her summon a Phantom Eye to which she could warp back to at any time with a Warp Phantom by pressing X again. This might be a little overpowered, considering no other character has an ability like this, not to mention the addition of the owl statues and the ability to switch between warriors in Legends may make this ability unnecessary. I just figured it would be an interesting ability unlike any of the other characters. For example, young Link has the ability to convert his special meter into magic by playing the Song of Time, a mechanic unique to him that has left him as one of my favorite characters in the game. Alternatively, if Toon Zelda uses phantoms, I could imagine her level 2 and level 3 weapons being the different kinds of phantoms instead, but I'd personally like to see her have the ability to switch through them with her combos. Finally, as a small detail that could be included, she could sing for her Focus Spirit finisher attack like Marin does, as she leads the last of the Locomo's songs at the end of Spirit Tracks. Moving on, I have an idea for Toon Link's new weapon. Looking through the items that Link gets throughout Phantom Hourglass and Spirit Tracks, one sticks out as recurring and unique: the grappling hook. First introduced in The Wind Waker, items like this have allowed Link to grapple to and swing from things to cross gaps. The grappling hook reappears in Phantom Hourglass, but was replaced with the whip in Spirit Tracks. What I propose is a weapon for Toon Link that combines the functionality of these two items across the series. Toon Link would be able to hook enemies and swing around like the grappling hook, but would also be able to strike enemies with the item like the whip. For some of his stronger attacks like his special or the end of his focus spirit, Toon Link could even summon the King of Red Lions to use his crane to pull up and attack with those black treasure chests found around the Great Sea. This is because the grappling hook doubles as a crane in The Wind Waker. The level 1 version of this weapon would be the standard grappling hook, level 2 would be the snake whip from Spirit Tracks, and level 3 would be the whip found in the ancient cistern in Skyward Sword. Finally, I want to talk about the new adventure map that will be added in this pack. I doubt the map will be based on Phantom Hourglass's world since the Wind Waker map is very similar, so the adventure map will probably be based on New Hyrule from Spirit Tracks. I imagine the map might have you trying to restore the Spirit Tracks just like in the game. You'd start in the middle of the map where the Tower of Spirits is with the goal of completing the dungeons. By completing the first temple, you'd be able to return to the Tower of Spirits, complete another mission, and unlock the next area of the map. I imagine the Tower of Spirits could be represented off of the normal map so it could have multiple floors and take up less space, just like the Termina map with the inside of the moon. You'd start in the lower left with the Forest Realm, followed by snow, ocean, fire, and sand. As you complete levels, it could be cool if the Spirit Train began moving around the map to show your progress. I even imagine the little 8-bit characters riding trains like they do with the boats on the Great Sea map. Some cards we might see are the Spirit Flute to be used on Gossip Stones, the Whip to be used on birds, or a net to be used on rabbits for Rabbit Land Rescue. Anyway, are you excited for the Phantom Hourglass and Spirit Tracks pack? Do you like the idea of Toon Zelda? Do you have any ideas of how you think Toon Zelda will fight? Would you rather have seen other characters? Personally, I think Linebeck and Byrne would have been cool choices. Anyway, that's all for this video. Make sure to leave your opinions in the comments below, and I'll see you next time.